What's up, y'all? Hey, y'all. Hey. I got my house coat on. It's a little cold outside, inside. And I don't really want the heat on, so I got my house coat on. But welcome back. If you're coming back and if you're new, hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I update new videos. Um, you're welcome to my channel. The name of my channel is Speak Up 1111, where I come through with intuitive messages and just awareness on certain situations that may or may not be going in some people's lives. I ask that you just take what apply and leave what does not apply. And I like to call my reads all thing, anything, random taboo reads. Um, these could be just situations and things that's going on in random people's life or whatever. And I'm here to give you a good outlook and a good message, a good food for thought on certain situations that could be going on in your life. I'm gonna start out with my personal deck with thoughts and visions that come to my mind, stuff that spirit gives me to relate to you all. I'm gonna start with about four. All thing, anything, taboo, random messages for the collector. Remember, take what applies and leave what does not. We got revolve coming out. Bottom of the deck, we got consciousness. Okay, this revolve, I feel like, yeah, this is the time where we need to be evaluating certain situations and just where our life is going in general, because I can't honestly say it's a quote that I use either we are evolving or revolving, meaning revolving is to like loop, somewhat like what they call the matrix, being in the matrix or whatever. Like, yeah, a state of consciousness. It's like being in the matrix or whatever, where you're just looping, you're revolving instead of evolving, coming up out of that certain consciousness. So we are in a time where you will see people, people, how you go to your old neighborhoods and stuff that you may not have been in a very long time, and you see some of the same people on the same streets or staying in the same houses and still doing the same thing, looking the same, just revolving, just going in this loop, this lap, just just running the same circle or whatever, have not made any changes, and sorry to say that those are people that are not evolving. So this is a time of just being aware and watching things like that. Like, you want people in your life that are evolving, that's what we are here for. We are evolution, we're here to evolve, to grow, to learn, to master our being, to master the human experience or whatever. So you don't want to really be around people that's trapped, in this cycle, in this circle, that are just so comfortable with certain ways of living when you're a evolving being. So that just may be something to think about for some of you. Um, like just evaluate your situation and see where you're going in life and the people around you. Because like they say, you are what you eat. You are a product of, whatever you give, a good piece of your mind or undivided attention to. We become our surroundings at some point. It's just the type of world we're living in. Perfection. We got perfection out here. Intuitiveness. Yeah, you want to be perfection. You want to be a perfectionist. You want to have perfection. You're a perfect being or whatever. Like I said, some of us are here to master being perfect, being godlike. Some of us are interested in the righteousness, just being good people, and it's a lot of obstacles and stuff that you have to, um, get through, and steps you have to take, and things you have to conquer, different lessons you have to conquer in life in order to, be a perfectionist, and nobody's perfect, but it's just a sense, it's just a sense of correcting your wrongs. Once something has proved wrong to you, you don't continue to go down that same road or continue to bump into that particular problem and handle it the same way, knowing that it only gets a certain kind of outcome when you do handle it that way. It's just about evolving instead of revolving, becoming your perfect self. Perfection. It's not hard to have, like I said, nobody's perfect, but it's not hard to be organized and have things down pat. We live in a systematic world, period. So there's rules and stuff that we have to abide by. Even, you can still be a free spirit in this bondage of a world, because that's exactly what it is. That's why it's up to you to evolve and, bring revelation to, this lifetime evolution, as you see, intuitiveness comes out again. Yeah, I mean, when you get people on here and you hear them say intuitive, you are very intuitive. Everyone is intuitive. It's just we as human beings, we have been waddled down and so washed down to not using our true essence and heightened senses to be alarmed and aware about certain things and situations and just stuff that comes up in life, to the point where you know you would think being intuitive is something special. It's not really. It's something that we all have, because it's really what modern day and outside of spirituality, what they would call it is gut feeling. I had a hunch, I had a hinge, I had a gut feeling. You ever meet someone and you just you meet different people and you get a certain feeling about people. You ever got a feeling like maybe someone tried to talk to you, or whatever the case may be, and you just got a feeling like, just, oh no, 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 like I'm barely even gonna give this person a hi. I'm not even gonna let them think that I'm interested, or no, 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 just big red flag. You get this gut feeling, or you get good feelings and you get bad feelings about people, and those are the things that we ignore. Um, just living in this I don't know what to call it, in this illusion and this just watered down sense or state of life that's been placed upon us. we call it gut feeling, red flags and stuff like that, when it's really your intuition, you know. And women do have it strong, like you hear the saying, a woman's intuition. You know, they say a woman's intuition is never wrong. It's not that. It's just we're the type of beings, you know, that are more submissive to nature and just the essence of life and the purity of life, period. You know, we are those type of creatures. We are nature. We are Mother Earth, you know. So we our intuition is a lot more stronger because we know how to go within. We're inner creatures, you know, and men are more like outer creatures. That's why the male private is more of an outer, and we are, you have to go within, if you understand what I'm saying, to enter into a woman. We are inner beings. All things, anything random taboo read for the collector and the collective. All things, anything, courage. Okay, we got courage here. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is speaking to me, could be speaking to a lot of you. Courage, yeah, it takes courage, you know, like I said, us evolving, you know, growing into perfectionists, you know, using our higher senses, you know, just being our higher selves and just evolving to the wonderful, blissful creatures that we were sent here to be, you know. Life is, you know, going in a certain direction where that will make the average human being think that it's not even worth living. You know, if you took all that it throws at you, you know, sometimes you may feel like it's not even worth living. But when you are inner, when you know how to go within, when you are inner being, you know, God said be in the world but not of the world. When you are inner being, when you know how to go within, when you've done the work to go within, you find a different approach. You know, you see a different approach at life, and you just, you know, you see the beauty in it regardless of what may be going on in the dark. You know, you see the light, you know, and going within will just allow you to have that courage to be confident in whatever it is you're doing. Like me, for instance, starting my channel or whatever, you know, it takes courage, you know, the intuitiveness, just knowing, you know, just knowing that you have some intellectual information and things that you need to be speaking to the people right now is what led me here. You know, it's a wild story, you know, but speak up. It's just time to speak up about certain things in certain situations. So I'm gonna take motion. Yeah, I got motion on the bottom of the deck. It's time to put things into motion. You know, staying still is not gonna get you there. So I'm gonna pull from my random taboo deck. Let's see what we can have come out. For these cards here on the board. All thing, anything, random taboo read. Message for the collector, the collective. All thing, anything, random taboo read for the collector, for the collective. All thing, anything, random Taboo read for the collector, for the collective. All thing, anything random taboo read for the collector, for the collective. Coat of arms, insignia, knight, family, crest, shield. I'm feeling like this is a message. Someone needs to protect and shield their family. I don't know if someone is on the verge. I'm getting like a male energy, feeling like he's on the verge of losing his family. Yeah, I'm feeling like you need to gain courage about the situation and speak up. Let be known that you're not perfect, but if you are willing to change the situation and evolve instead of allowing this, whatever situation this is, to revolve, you could get somewhere with this. Use your intuition. Like, I feel like you're using your intuitiveness. Like, you know that your family or whatever is what you want. You're coming in like a knight. You're coming in like a knight. And the insignia is very significant. You want to protect and shield your family, but just the way you're going about it has you feeling like you're going to lose your family. I don't think anything random. Taboo messages for the collective. Could be vice versa, woman or male. Just keep in mind that whatever you put out in the universe is what you get back. So it's never okay to just really do people wrong or treat people the way that you don't want to be treated. You know, you're always going to end up getting that karma back. Like, I don't know why people think that, you know, just being slick and sly and being conditioned, you know, doing everything with the condition, with the motive is the way to go about things. You know, just trying to get over on people, be slick. You know, even when it comes to relationships, being in a relationship, you know, if you're the type of person that you know you are, you know that you like multiple partners, you shouldn't try and get in the type of commitment that consists of this person wanting just you and only you for the each of you. You shouldn't be getting in situations like that when you know that you're gonna go and end up sleeping and partaking in somebody else. You know, that's just is not good. That's where, you know, things end up happening, having multiple partners and stuff like that. So you don't want to just be doing no wrong, you know. Shady, you know, it's out with the shade, in with the light. You know, everything is being seen now. Everything is coming to the light. So, opinion. Yeah. It doesn't matter about people's opinion, you know, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they think it, you know, the public's opinion, you know, the poll, the belief, the personal, you know, your opinion and everything is personal at the end of the day. So it really doesn't matter. Just like you shouldn't be worrying about the next person's opinion. It does not matter. It's about what you think about yourself. You. See at the bottom, you is all that matters at the end. It doesn't matter about the public's opinion. It doesn't matter about the poll. What I'm getting here is the government. It doesn't matter about that's what I was talking about, like finding the inner peace. You know, at the end of the day, you have to end up finding the inner peace in all of this, because you know, like I said, we're in a conditioned world. You know, we're living in a conditioned society. So it's really hard to I mean, just me being the person that I am, it's kind of hard to be. It was at first kind of hard to be happy on a day to day, just knowing all of the dark, deceptive, wrongful things that, are just playing in the background, that a lot of people are not paying attention to, or a lot of people don't care about. So it doesn't matter about, at the end of the day, you have to find a sense of peace and just be free within your mind. Your consciousness has to be free. You have to set your consciousness free. Because they say we're in a matrix or whatever. I had my time and my belief and my study on that. We're in a stimulation or whatever. And I mean, it's said to could be true or false. Who cares at the end of the day? You're still in it. At the end of the day, you're still in it. I don't believe that there's no such thing as unplugging from the matrix, except for consciousness. Just knowing your worth, going within. You'll never be ever able to achieve that feeling of being unplugged from society and the government and the system that we're living in, unless you go within, know your core self, know your core value, gain the courage regardless of the opinions of the public, the belief of the public. It's about your personal opinion, you, at the end of the day, period, point blank. Don't matter what nobody say. Majority of us came alone. If you're not a twin, a triplet, quintuplet, you came alone. And then at the end of the day, there's never two babies that I've known of or heard of that came out at the same time. They still have their own time, even being twins, identical or fraternal. They still have their own time. All thing, anything, read. Random taboo message. Read for the collector, the collective. All thing, anything, random, taboo message. Read for the collector, the collective. Let me get my mom to switch this deck. Switch that out. All thing, anything, random, taboo. Read for the collector, the collective. Past. We got past here. Yeah. Some of us need to let go of the past. Like I said, this revolving door, this revolving cycle, this revolving tread that a lot of us are on. Change is not change unless, what I'm saying, you just change. Situations and things aren't going to change unless you change, unless you actually take the time to do something different about the situation. That's why I say, when you get to a certain age, you just learn at the end of the day. That's where common sense come in at. Like they say, you're not born with it. No, you're really not born with common sense. And nobody is. So, and that's why they say a lot of people don't have common sense. Because they just don't want to. It's not that they don't even have common sense. Some people like going through the same ish over and over and over again. It becomes a part of them. It becomes what they're used to. That's how you become a product of some ish or whatever. But no, you got to let the pass by, fall, test, football, quarterback. Yeah, you got to be able to notice when you running back. You got to be able to notice, oh no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. That ended up getting me into this situation. That doesn't have a good outcome. It's all really a test. It's all really a test. Fail, fail, by, past, You know, either you're going to let the past be the past, or, you know what I'm saying, you're going to evolve. You're going to use your courage and use your intuitiveness to back you up and just help you pass the test. It's all a test. It's all a test. Like every day. Every day is a test. If you lay down and you wake up the next, when you lay down at night, you've passed that test for today. When you wake up in the morning, you passed another test. And then there's all kind of things that comes our way throughout our days and throughout our lives, which are all tests. And they're here to shape and mold you, to make you a better person. Don't nothing just change for you unless you decide to change it, like, period. It don't matter what you did in the past. It don't matter what you did in the past. It matters about the future. It doesn't matter nobody's opinion if you do decide to change. You know, when people start to change, people tend to you know, start gossiping about them and hollering about how they think they too good at shoes because they don't do this now, they don't do that now, when just last year or just a few years ago, I remember. Or let them remember that's their personal belief, that's their opinion. 9 times out of 10, they're the same people that's living in these revolving ass cycles and don't want to evolve, don't want to gain courage and evolve past ignorant stuff. Let them talk. Let them have their opinion. Because if you don't notice these days, all publicity is good and bad. You know, when they talk down on you, that's just as good. Because at the end of the day, just don't worry about them. Let their opinions be their opinions. So what if somebody know you for something you've done in your past or something you used to do in your past? Like, that don't make you. You know, people like that, they get overwhelmed by one mistake they made, and they hold it over their head for the rest of their lives, so it allows them to think that they're doomed and they have to keep making mistakes just because they messed up that one time. You know, it doesn't matter. Let them talk. Let them talk. Globe. Yeah, the world. The world. You got the world in your hand. Map, yes, spear. Yeah, round earth. Yeah, you are. You are earth. Just know that at the end of the day, you got the world. You got the globe. Like, it's yours. Like, that's what we need to learn and know as individuals. Just period. Like, I like to say a saying, like, I like to ask people, what is life without you? You know, it doesn't matter how many other people are living in this world. Like, think about it. At the end of the day, the world is not moving without you. Like, once you're gone, the world ceased to exist to you. This world, as you know it, ceased to exist to you. So what does it matter at the end of the day? You're just no longer a part of this world. You know, we don't know where we go after that, but only the people that have left know. Or I like to think that we are all energy and spirit, and we don't go anywhere. You know, we just stay and play our part in this magnetic field of energy. Yeah, Earth, you are the world. You are the world. Alright, I'm gonna get a inspirational message or two. I'm sorry, I'm back, y'all. I'm gonna get an inspirational message to end this out. Yeah, don't let nobody discredit you on nothing you do, because we are all here born by ourselves, sent here to enjoy this experience and ride this ride the way that we intend to ride it, like no one else's way, like our way. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Like if you look at the world today, anything is possible. Like you don't know where your talents and your gifts and stuff may take you if you just be yourself and stop trying to be everybody else, or stop trying to do what everybody else doing. You know, do what floats your boat. And a lot of times it could be the very same thing that someone else is doing, but when you're not jocking or you're not hating, a person will see when it's authentic and when it's not. Then we get a closeout inspirational message. Closeout inspirational message for the collective, the collective. Closeout inspirational message. Closeout inspirational message. The collective, the collective. Closeout inspirational message. The collective, for the collective. Seek ye the kingdom of God, and all things will be added unto you. Just what I was just saying. And you know how the easiest way to do that? You know, when people hear, a lot of people, you would be surprised. But I watch and I observe. A lot of people don't even know God. You know, they've heard the name God. They heard Jesus. You know, they've heard, but don't really have a personal relationship with the Most High. And I'm going to tell you now, the easiest way to do that, you know, people get afraid when they hear God, and they don't even want to get to know him or find out what he's about, because they know the way the world has betrayed him. You know, you got different religions that go back and forth, you know, about what's the right way, what's the wrong way, when they never really, a lot of them never really go within, you know, because God is within. I do remember the Bible quote, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. And the most powerful way and fulfilled way to get to know God is to go within. You know, it's somewhat of an inward journey. You know, seek ye the kingdom. When I see that, you know, kingdom means, you know, the temple, the vessel, the inner, you know, the inner, the energy, the inner God, the energy. You know, and all things will be added. And it's just that simple. It's just that simple. Go within. As long as you're not out here hurting people or just being contradicting or just being vindictive and evil, you know, try to show more love, and you're doing God's work. You know, you're doing the work of the Most High. And anything that you need or ask, he will give it to you, because what you put in is what you get out. And if you're putting out love and you're helping and being kind to others, it's exactly what you're going to get back. Like, people don't realize that what you put in is what you get out. People don't realize. Uplifting message. Ooh. Uplifting message. For the collective, collective. Can I get another inspirational message for the collective? What do we have here? Spread love wherever you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Isn't that what I just said? Isn't that what I just said? That's what I just said. Spread love wherever you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happy. That's all you got to do. And that same good energy is going to come right back to you. It's going to come right back to you. I just said it before I pulled this card. It's going to come right back to you. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, a lot of people wonder, you know, a lot of people that be into a lot of mess and just seem like they were always going upside down. I wonder if they ever stop to see what they be putting out. Because I know people like that. It's like they just get trapped in this dark hole and they just don't know how to come out. So they continue to hurt people because they're hurt. Hurt people. And they don't know that the only way to heal themselves is for them to heal themselves. Like when you running around and you looking for everybody else to heal you, you're gonna feel like you're getting beat down ever the more. You're gonna feel like you're being beat even further down when you're looking for the healing in other people. This is an inside journey, inside job. You got to go within and seek ye the kingdom. Go within. That's the only way you're gonna really meet spirit anyway, meet God anyway at the end of the day. You ain't gonna find him in a church house in the congregation. That ain't where you're gonna find him at. That'll help you lead you to him. But if you don't sit down and you don't take that time to pray in quietness by yourself alone, if you don't get in that war room and you don't war alone with you and God about you, not about nothing else that's going on in the world, if you don't give yourself that time. Yeah, if you don't give yourself that time, you just gonna be revolving. You're gonna be going right back in the circle. You know, like I say, there's nothing wrong with Christianity and religion because it all led me to self-knowing, knowing myself. It all, we study and we learn a lot. I would hope that one, you know what I'm saying? I would hope that somebody only gets in one religion and stick there, because there's all kind of stuff to be learned. You need to know the yin to know the yang, and vice versa. So different stuff won't be getting over your head. Yeah, it was already written for you at the end of the day. So like I said, don't worry about other people's opinions, the public's opinions, people's personal beliefs, personal opinions. What you believe is what you believe. You, and only you. It don't matter about nobody else. Yeah, you should take people's feelings into consideration. That's because you're a person that feel. You are an emotional creature as well. So that's why you should treat people the way you want to be treated. It doesn't matter about your past. The world can perceive you however it wants to perceive you. As long as you are living on earth, you have the opportunity and chance to do whatever you want to do. All you got to do is gain that courage. Use your intuitiveness. Period. Become a perfectionist. Become perfection at your craft. What you like, what makes you tick, what makes you keep going. Period. It doesn't matter about what nobody else got to say. It doesn't matter. And that's what I'm getting out of this. Do you ball? Don't worry about what nobody else got going on, what nobody else is saying. Just do you and know you and be you. That's all you got to do. That's it. And that go for any and everybody that comes across this video. Know thyself. Know that your opinion matters. Know that your past is your past. Focus on your today to secure your tomorrow. But your yesterday is gone. So that's what I got for y'all today. It was already written. So see y'all till next time. Thank you for stopping by.